All right, hello friends. I'm sorry that Stream Elements seems to not be working. I guess, you know, I just shout out with my heart and move on. But hello, hi Axel, hello Pork, hello London. Pork first and I'll hear nothing to the contrary. You know what? We'll see if Axel wants to fight you. How is everyone doing tonight? If you guys hear any clinking in the background, it is because I did finish my soup, and Luna has decided she would like to lick out my soup bowl because that's who she is. Oh, hey, Senpai! Welcome in. Thank you for the resub. I really appreciate it. Look at your cool cats. How you doing? How is everyone doing? What is today? Wednesday? Happy Wednesday. I feel like today has flown by, but in my defense, I was up very late last night, mom sitting. I was up so late that it was this morning when I went to bed. And then, so I slept until this afternoon. And then I went out and I ran errands after doing a bunch of stuff in the kitchen. And I got all of my life and holiday errands done, which is great. Feels very good. And I came home, I had some soup. Oh, your death today? Oh, are you still feeling crummy, Pork? I'm so sorry. Aw, Axel, that's so sweet. I love the rave Lunas. I am also excited. I'm excited we're up to Porom's tail. I love her glow-up design. She's so pink. You're doing good. I'm glad to hear it. She will lick the bowl of anything that I eat. But in this case, it was Italian wedding soup, and so that just smells like chicken to her, and I can't not let her do that, so it's not gonna hurt her. I'm so soft. Oh, worse today. I'm so sorry. That sucks. I hope you're resting, buddy. You haven't hit start yet? You were waiting for me? I hope you enjoy Dragon Quest XI. I know you played the first release of it, but trust me, Dragon Quest XI's is better. It's Chef Kiss. You're gonna have a great time. The S stands for Sylvando because he's the real main character of Dragon Quest XI. Dragon Quest XI Sylvando Edition. You will enjoy DQ11 or else. Sylvando is king. Like, it's really hard for me to pick a favorite character in that game because everyone's so good, and that is the best kind of game. Like, I love everyone. If I was really pressed and had to pick one favorite character, it would probably be Veronica. But they're all so incredible, and I have gained so much appreciation for them the more time I've spent in that game. It's Sylvando. Sylvando is so great. I love that Muse refers to Sylvando as being the Balthier of that game, which is very true in that he is the character who shows up, pretends to not care or pretends to not have anything to do with the main story, but is amazing at everything and has all of the plot in his pocket. Your favorite is Eric, which is why you like a certain other game. I also love Eric, and of course I love Jade and I love Hendrik. Kurt, hello! We're back, the dinosaurs. Welcome in, dinosaur. Kurt, we're gonna come see you tomorrow, I think. We're gonna go have an adventure. It should be safe tomorrow. Thank you. We appreciate it. Yeah, seeing Kurt tomorrow. All right, I guess we could get started. Let me make sure that I am on the correct window. So we are starting Porom's chapter tonight. Edge's Tale. All the chapters have been interesting so far. But Edge's tale really elevated it. I had a lot of emotions about the 5 ninjas coming together and like the loyalty trope and all the throwbacks to what Edge went through in 4 and how it's helped him to grow. Good stuff. You'll be sending a warning just in case the salt is there. Thank you. I know nobody wants to see the salt. You big jerk. But we love to see Kurt. People seeing Kurt and thinking he's real, and people believe this. Kurt is real. I've seen you with my own 2 eyes. Alright. Oh, look at that art! It's got baby Porom and Porom in it as well. As the lunar whale sets off from the dragon's mouth towards the new moon, monsters suddenly pour out of the Devil's Road. Realizing the danger, the Elder of Mysidia orders Porom to visit Mount Ordeals and find the reclusive dragoon who once served Baron with pride. That's right. During Edge's chapter, we followed her up the mountain with Tsukinawa. So now we get to see what Porom is up to. Oh, she baby! Little baby. Well then, let's begin today's lesson. Yes, sir. White Mage of Mysidia, Porom. Look how little and cute she is. Where is Porom? Howdy, Trundle. How are you doing tonight? Welcome in. Oh, not again. Oh! And now we know. We know now that this little girl is Leonora. So there I was on the slopes of Mount Ordeals, facing down the fiery hordes when I cast an awesome blizzard and... Ow! I'm good. What's going on around here? We're doing pretty well here. We're just getting started on Porom's chapter of this game. We finished Edges on Sunday. And this has been working out pretty well to being like a chapter a night. How many times are you going to be late to training? The Elder is really angry. How many times must I tell you the same thing before it sinks into that thick skull of yours? You've a deal of growing up to do if you ever plan to be the sort of mage Tello was. 2 more hours of spell transcription for you. Homework. Aw, not again. You've only yourself to blame, you know. Forget this. I've had enough of this stupid training. Hi, Lear. Welcome in, buddy. How are you doing? Porom. What a troublesome one. Please allow me to go after him, Elder. Doing pretty good. Got a lot of errands done today, which was good. Important stuff. Holiday stuff, some life stuff. You're lost when it comes to Final Fantasy. The only ones I've played are 7 and 15. Those are 2 that I really enjoy, so I am glad that you have got to play them. This is the sequel to Final Fantasy IV. Final Fantasy IV was my first Final Fantasy ever, when I was a small Chris, a small necrofancies, but I've never gotten to play the sequel until now. I have to drag him back before the Elder gets any angrier. Alright, let's go find our brother. Is he over here flirting again? No, Leonora's gone. Ooh. The Elder has decreed that the Devil's Road be sealed. Well, that is for the best. Just gonna look in every corner, because this little shit could be anywhere. Even if he is just a kid, a normal person like me could never understand what goes through the head of a genius like Porom. A 5-year-old genius at this point. All this dancing has really worn me out. The war may be over, but the things we've lost will never return to us. Not for the rest of our lives.
He is an idiot. We have purposely trained him wrong, as a joke.
Thank you for the Wimplo. Porom? No, I can't say I've seen him today. Every time I look up at the moon, I can feel the terrors from that time flooding back into me. Porom? He hasn't been in here, no. Trained him wrong on purpose, as a joke. I heard that ex-Baron Dragoon is in the midst of training on Mount Ordeals over to the east. And apparently he's still there 17 years later, is what we've learned so far in this game. I don't think he could have gotten very far. Ooh. I thought Porom had finally decided to act his age. Now I see just how wrong I was. Here he is. Hello, hello, Yami. Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? Give it up, Porom. The Elder wants to see you. Tough for him. I'm not going to start my training all over again. No way. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Give it up, Porom. The Elder wants to see you. Tough for him. I'm not going to start my training all over again. No way. I see. This is going to be this kind of journey with little brother. Oh, here he is. You're better than this, Porom. I thought you wanted to be a great sage like Tella. Fine. You're right, you win. You look like you have something on your mind, boy. Look, Elder, you may not be aware of this, but my skills have developed much more than you think. Porom! Is that so? There's nothing else here for you to learn, is that what you are trying to say? Come on, Elder, you know just as well as I do how powerful we really are. Hold your tongue, Porom. You think so too, right, Porom? That's true, they are both prodigies, it's not just him. Without us, Cecil would have never made it anywhere near Mount Ordeals. We've grown so much since the journey we took. Haven't you realized that, Elder? I suppose you have a point. Ooh, we got a little hubris here. We sure do. And most of this game takes place 17 years later. This is a flashback to, like, right after the end of Final Fantasy IV. And he's only gotten worse. I'm alright, just pushing through the end of the week, and then I'll be off the rest of next week. Oh, nice. Good luck. Good luck making it through the rest of the week. I just have to make it through the rest of the week, and then next week I get to go on vacation, go visit some friends, and do Found Family Christmas, which will be fun. Hello, Stella. Welcome in. Good to see you. You are not late. There's no such thing. Estella arrives exactly when she means to. You guys get time off. I technically am, I am my mother's caregiver and am otherwise kind of freelancing and self-employed, but my stepfather will be home to take over for me next week, which will be nice, so I can go away and visit friends and do Christmas #2. I know I do, because I'm going to become a sage, just like Old Man Tella. Tella, you say? Then you have a long way to go, Porom. Growth is not something gained on your own. It's the product of all the people you meet along the way, from Cecil and Tella to everyone else around you. I already know that, Elder. I don't need you to tell me. Hope you enjoy the time. Thank you, I'm sure I will. The change of scenery will be very nice. Rainy, hello! No, I just told Stella. Stella was not late. Just like I said a few minutes ago, a Rainy arrives exactly when she means to. Hello, Rainy. It is a simple thing to say, but I forbid you from leaving Mysidia. It is still too soon for you. Too soon? Well, when's it not going to be too soon? When you have truly understood the words I have spoken. Can I go out and travel the world once I do? Once you do, yes. Where's Tella's chapter? All right, I'll be out of here in a flash. Cecil and the others better be ready for me. Alone? Are you sure you meant to tell him that, Elder? Of course, the meetings and partings one experiences in life help to strengthen the self. Yes, Elder. And I'm sure you would like to hit the road yourself someday, Porom. What? It is written on your face, plain as day. Oh. Porom's Tale, the Vanished Lunar Whale. Thank you, Ishi. Stream Element seems to not be working properly tonight, so none of my shoutouts have been going through. But hello, and thank you for the effort. Several years later. Well, it can't be that many years later. They still look small. You were so late for the shoutouts. I got the first few, but they didn't work. Stream Elements is acting out because it knows that after vacation, I'm firing it. I also love this theme. This is my favorite Final Fantasy overworld theme. It just makes my heart feel so full. And it's a little bit haunting. There's like a certain melancholy to the theme of Final Fantasy IV that has just really stuck with me ever since I first played this game. Stream Elements usually behaves for me, but it knows it's on the way out for a more powerful program, so we'll let it throw a tantrum tonight, I guess. Haha! Finally, I'm off on my quest to become a sage. What made you want to visit Kaipo first? Because it's Tella's homeland, of course. What did you think? That's all? You have to share with me your favorite version of the overworld? Oh, absolutely. Please do. A close second for my favorite overworld is Six's, which is just Terra's theme, which I love for similar reasons. It just stirs up emotions in me. But I remember the first time I played this game, this was really the first game I played that had an overworld like this as a kid. So when I left the first city and this music started playing, I was just stunned. I was stunned by how vast and magical the world felt to me. I was a very awe-filled small quiz. You also played FF Type 0? I haven't played Type 0 yet, but I plan to. What do you mean, that's all? I've played all the numbered ones except 16. I haven't played 16 yet. Don't you understand anything? Huh? The title of sage isn't something to be obtained, it's something that's granted to you. Yeah, that's right. I knew that already. Then who do you think grants something like that to you? The Elder, right? No, the people of the world do. What? Nobody is going to call you a sage just because you've learned black and white magic. You have to throw away your own wishes and ambitions, Porom, and learn to use your magic to benefit the whole world, not just yourself. She's so wise. That goes without saying, Porom. Are you sure you know? Well, that's the way Tella was, wasn't it? Kana! Hello, my love. Thank you for the resub. And hello to Muse. Hi, guys. I am having a great time. I am very much enjoying myself. Our shoutouts are broken, but Ishii is trying their best. Thank you, Ishii. I was 7 years old when FF4 first released in America. I was, let's see, it came out in 1994? 1994, so I would have been about 9, and I played it when I was 10 or so. It worked only for Muse? What the heck? But it finally worked. FF4 came out in 1991? I believe you, but like, wow. I was still, oh, it did, you're right, 1991. I was about 9 or 10 when I played it, so it was like 1995 by the time I got to play it. That is so weird. Oh, there we go. It finally got Kana. Interesting. Stream Elements, why you like this? It's slowly working. It didn't let me do any shoutouts for anybody. I tried to shout out Axel, Pork, and London at the beginning. Apparently, only my mods can shout out each other. You guys bullied it. Thank you. Hello, Sincerity. Or Jesse. I don't know what you would prefer me to call you in here. It's very hard for me to remember to call people by their screen names if they're people I've known for a long time outside of stream. But I will try to respect everybody's preferences. But I love that you're always here for FF4. Look at those gremlins. I love when people post the gremlin icons for me, Kana, and Muse together. We are a squad. Sin sounds kind of cute, but always better to ask. Sin is a real life friend. So it makes it tricky for me. But you don't care either? Preference is friendship? Aw, my preference is also friendship. I love that you are here. Porom is showing us that even at like 5 years old, she was the wisest character in this game. You're right. Tella traveled around the world with the Elder himself long ago, just like we're doing right now. That is a lot of nuts. Wow, really? I knew it. Eventually, the Elder returned to Mysidia and devoted his life to protecting the world through his magic. Tella, meanwhile, continued his travels for years afterward, using his power for the good of all mankind. How long did he do that for? When you do stream stuff and make us misplay, chat does like to exclaim Sin Y, so there is precedent. Sin is such a good nickname for you, too. Oh, at least decades. Oof, that long? I also want you guys to know that Alice is sitting right outside my door, and she's in orb form and just like staring at me like a cryptid. At the end of his journey, he decided to settle down in Kaipo, where Anna was born. Huh, I didn't know that. Of course, it'll probably take longer for you than it did for him. Well, I'll give it a shot. I'm in this for the long haul. Tella did that until his daughter flirted with a bard and then he screamed for Meteor. That did happen. There were no other parts of that story, no other details. Tella and Sephiroth are Meteor bros. I don't think they would get along, but they both appreciate a good meteor. Because he was a secret prince. He thought that Edward was a no-good bard who was going to ruin his daughter's life. Yeah, Sin plays Blood on the Clock Tower with groups on other channels. He was a Spoony Prince. His chapter is next. I'm pretty excited. Porom over here shaking her brother like you're in this for the wrong reasons. He is. Whew, finally. What are you complaining about? You slept practically the entire way. We have a long way to Kaipo, don't we? It's in the middle of this huge Damsian desert in front of us. So we should rest up while we can, you know? Ooh, yes, that is where Sin plays. Convenient excuse. Oh, we get to be babies. Look at how cute they are. It says this was several years after Final Fantasy IV, so they're not to their after years age yet, but they are supposedly older than 5. Which, they never acted like 5-year-olds in the first place, more like 10-year-olds, but there's some mystery age now, as per usual. I know, aren't their profile images really cute? The redone portraits for the 3D version are really nice. Wow, it's Kaipo, we're here! What should we do first? Let's take it easy for now. But you've just spent days resting on that ship. Oh, quit complaining. What's the big deal? This is the oasis town of Kaipo, the only settlement in all of the Damsian Desert. Luna, be nice to your sister. I'm sorry, I have to discipline very quickly.
Hello there.
Hello, Wes. Thank you for the Obi-Wan. And before Leonora becomes a sage, before Porom comes anywhere close, she would. She has the right attitude for it. I believe in her. By the way, do you go to any anime cons at all? I do not. I went to like Connecticon once, which was more of a webcomic con, like 12 years ago. And it was fun, but I don't typically have the funds or the energy to do that kind of travel. I find cons very stressful, even though there is cool stuff to see there. It's like a recipe for horrible anxiety for me. I am just no fun. If you're looking for Tella's grave, it's right by the water. Oh. King Edward makes regular visits to Tella and Anna's grave sites, you know. I see him there all the time. Oh, make me cry, why don't ya? Lies, you're lots of fun. Aw, thank you. I am a very chill, sleepy kind of fun. As long as we don't have any more war, I don't see why Kaipo can't become a great city like any other. I guess practicing my synchronized swimming near those graves isn't very appropriate, is it? No, it is not. It is not. Tella, the great sage, rests in this desert oasis together with his beloved daughter Anna. Oh. This is the very spot where Anna's spirit visited Edward, too. The old man's grave! Well, don't just stand there. Offer your respects to him. Tella, may you be happy together with Anna for all eternity. And may you guide us with your infinite wisdom, especially Porom. He really needs it. Hey, old man, guess it's been a while, hasn't it? Well, I'm finally here. I came to visit your homeland and everything. I hope you're watching over me, Tella. Because someday I'm gonna be a sage, just like you. Porom, is this why you wanted to come to Kaipo? Just thought I'd check up on the old man first, you know. What's Anna say? Anna, daughter of the great and gentle sage, rests in this desert oasis surrounded by eternal love. Oh. I didn't realize Anna was here as well. You know Edward is the one who made this happen. Anna, the woman Edward loved with all his heart. She must have been a nice lady. Maybe kind of like our mom. No, I didn't need my heart. Anna, I witnessed in person the grace and profound love you possessed within. May you rest in peace alongside Tella for all time. Sometimes I wonder if I too have a chance. A chance to become a woman like you, a woman who knew how to love more deeply than anyone else. Girl! What? Nothing. Right. On to training then, to the underground waterway. Yeah, this is fine. I'm not sad or anything. Lies, I'm very sad. Ocean. The pass to Mist is still closed off, you know. It's giving me one serious headache. This is where Rosa was back in the day. My, you're awfully small to be traveling so far away from home. Do take it easy while you're here. They say a girl who once fell ill here has become Queen of Baron. I'm sure she's a sight to behold nowadays. She sure is. My girl Rosa. Alright, let's go on a baby adventure. But we will save. Gosh, they're so stinking cute. Thank you, I am filled with emotional damage right now. Rosa face-planted one time and did a full Scarlet O'Hara never again moment. You're very correct. She became the MVP. Crossbow. Porom, would you like to be an archer like Rosa? Yeah, you would. I'm a strong believer in white mages with bows. Thanks to Rosa. Oh, I see we got a Greggles wrap. I smoke an ounce and I bounce to necromancer's house. Chill with your crew, no matter if I'm new. I'll preach love and peace and believe that is true. Aww. Welcome in, Greggles. How you doing? Thank you for the sick beats. I will continue to be too white to say this. Thank you for that straight fire. I could be whiter. No, please, on the Starbucks. Can't. Too white, fella, please. I'm whiter than 95% of the population, and that won't separate me from rap. Respect. Honestly, been there once. I was disappointed. You go to Starbucks for, like, certain things, for the, like, the specialty drinks, but not your standard coffee. It's not my standard coffee place. I go there if I specifically want, like, one of their holiday drinks. Very rarely. This must be the place. The bridge where Tella and Cecil first met. What's wrong? Nah, it just struck me. I'm really walking down this path, aren't I? I'm gonna be a sage if I keep this up. Hey, Peastone, welcome in. How you doing? Plus, where were you when Eminem hit the scene? He's been prominent for decades. Oh, I know all about Mr. Eminem, and I enjoy him. I just have no rhythm. Hi, playing BG3 with friendos soon, but wanted to pop in and say hi before I do. Hi, Queenie, how are you tonight? Welcome in, friends. I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. Or a great time zone, whatever time it is where you are now. I guess it may not be Wednesday for everyone, but it's Wednesday for me. Stop thinking about superfluous things in the middle of training. He has a Thundara, but we may not need it. Thunder should be enough. It sure is. Oh no, the re-raise. I forgot about that. Guess what? You might start Shadow Hearts tomorrow. Oh, exciting. I'm doing well. I had a late start today because I was up super late last night with Mom. But I did go and get some errands run. Oh my god, Stella has conquered Stream Elements. Thank you for the shout out. FF4 The After Years is going well. We are on Porom's chapter right now, which is exciting. I think there's one more chapter after this one, and then we unlock the next set. So we have Edward's chapter after this one, and then I think Kane is after that. Say something nice about Stella, my tea queen. I could say a lot of nice things about Stella, but she is genuinely one of the oldest friends that I have. We've been friends for, I think, 14 years now, almost 15. Our friendship is a freshman in high school. And during all that time, even as life has taken us in different directions and our interests have changed, we've always stayed in touch with each other. We've always come back to one another, which is really nice. I really appreciate that we have always been able to, even without staying on top of one another, having meaningful friendship. And Stella has exquisite taste in media. I have never not enjoyed something Stella has recommended me. say something nice about Queenie? Queenie is just so full of love and energy and so kind. It is impossible not to smile when you are hanging out with Queenie. Like, Queenie is serotonin given human form. And I just think that's lovely. I've said this before, that Queenie reminds me a lot of my cousin, who I love very much, but don't get to see as often anymore. And my cousin was also that kind of person who just has the biggest heart. And just, it's truly lovely to be around. You're gonna cry now? Good. It's your turn to cry. You guys have made me cry before. It's your turn. Say something nice about Ishii. I love Ishii. Ishii is a fantastic friend and is always so full of energy and memes. The amount of memes that Ishii can shoot off the cuff is hilarious to me, and Ishii never fails to crack me up. Ishii's also just very thoughtful. I don't know if you guys know this. Ishii, like, for instance, totally unprompted was like, hey Chris, I made you a playlist of some music I thought you would like. I just thought that was really sweet. Ishii's always thinking of other people. Yeah, Ishii is a fantastic mod. Ishii is so dedicated to being a mod that I had to tell Ishii that it was okay to, like, relax a little bit. They do a great job, and I really appreciate how on top of things they are, and they, like, have told me, like, I don't want you to feel like you have to be distracted or do anything but enjoy your game, and I'll take care of it for you. Which is super sweet, but I also want Ishii to, like, take a breath and not feel like they have to be watching like a hawk every minute. It's okay to, like, play a game and do your own thing and enjoy yourself, but I love and appreciate how attentive and how defensive you are. Ishii is very protective of me. When mansplainers came in during Vagrant Story, Ishii was ready to slay them, and it was so funny. It was so funny. Ishii was, like, ready to kill every backseat gamer. And you guys got into a no-you fight. You sure did. Maybe. I don't know if I should say this on stream. I'm going to, though, because I think it was really funny. There was somebody who is no longer allowed in chat here. They have been banned for their behavior and their treatment of other chatters. But before they actually broke any rules and they were just kind of treading the line, Ishii was so tired of them that they changed that person's display name to this asshole on their own chat, and that just cracked me the hell up. It was so funny. It was so good. We're doing okay. We don't need the tent yet. We'll save. If I was a vampire and you were the sun, I would stand in the light and let you burn me. Damn, Queenie, that is the nicest compliment you could give someone. That's strong. Little gremlin Ishik, yeah. I was tired of him too. When he finally broke a rule, I was like, good. Thank you for the excuse. You think you know the individual we're talking about? Hi, Nem. I can confirm or deny for you after stream, since I don't want to say their name on stream, but they're no longer welcome here. They were mean to another chatter, and I do not accept that. I'm gonna pretend you didn't read that. Aw, thank you, Stella, for getting the shout out. Even though Stream Elements is broken again. This is the person I messaged you about? Very possibly. I think so. Oh good, Ishi got that one. I'd have to look at our DMs and refresh my memory. But I think so. I'm giving Porom all the gear because she's my shining star. Do 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 do. Ooh, took out the garbage and hung up or folded most of your laundry. I am very proud of you. Look at all that adulting. Nem's so powerful. We can share ban lists with each other, right? Yeah, we can. I just don't want to say it on stream to, like, just out of... Not that they deserve my respect because they didn't show me or other people in chat respect, but it just seems like poor form. But I will share with you off stream, Queenie. Just glad we don't have to deal with him. Literally was giving me PTSD. I know after that, Ishi was like afraid of any long post in chat. I'm feeling a little burned out, so rather than like force it and spend 2 hours running around the goblet, I decided to be productive. I think that's wise. Take a break, do something else. You did some productive stuff, which is good, and that way you'll enjoy the game more when you have time to play it later. Oh, is there a feature to send my ban list to you so you auto-block everyone as well? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, look at her idle pose. That's so cute. I feel like there should be, but yeah, sometimes you gotta preemptively protect the community. So if there is somebody like that in your community that you want to share with me or tell me about your experience with, I am always open to that. I know Kana and I have talked about potential problem people in the community before to help each other out. Yes, everyone go follow Nem. Nem is a new... Well, Nem has been streaming for a while, but is just starting to do it more consistently, and it's just lovely. Been playing PSO2, has streamed some Slime Rancher, has streamed some Final Fantasy XIV. I would love to get Nem some support, especially because she's just such a good friend who has been here supporting both London and I our entire stream careers. And Corvus. Nem is like the ultimate hype woman, so I would like to be that for her and share some love. She's such a good Nem. Twitch is barely hanging in there, are you kidding me? I know, Twitch is trying, but not very hard. We know who's responsible for most of the world's problems. We can make sure Greggles the Wonder Cat gets whatever justice is coming to him. No, my fellow Wonder Cat. Yeah, get yourself a Nem today. I will share my Nem with other people. Because she's so good. After the holidays, I'm going to start streaming Monday nights, and I think I'm going to start with Final Fantasy X. Excellent choice. I love that. I'm so excited for you. Streaming is great for helping you to finish things you've never finished before. That is part of why I go back and play games that I either never finished or just never got around to when I was younger, because it keeps me honest. It keeps me on track. KJ is here. The KJ? Hey, buddy. How are you tonight? Yeah, everyone go check out KJ as well. Queenie. Queenie, I love you. What is this path to? Why not use satirical comedy to scapegoat myself? Freedom of speech, fella. You're so right. I support satirical comedy.
What are you friggin' doing that for?
I've known KJ for a year and a half. That is wild. Aw, I love you too, Chris. You were like a sister to me. Aw, thank you. I adore you too, Queenie. My emotional support, Queenie. What was the point of this path? I could have just walked here normally. Final Fantasy IV, why did you do this? Is there one like this way? Hello, monks! How are you doing? It's good to see you, as always. I'm a very big fan of monks. And investigate getting me one of those fancy bots so don't forget to post when I'm live. That's a good idea. Good, working on some Google Sheet stuff and saw you were on and figured I'd say hello. Well, thank you so much for coming by. Guys, KJ is such a cool cat. This is stressful. What if I ran away? Oh, please. Okay. Ishii collecting those swords. Ishii is a wonderful mod, and I know Ferg has said the same thing about how it is great to make other streamers mods. But having like regular viewers, like mod commands are not that hard. And having your regular viewers be mods is also great. That's part of why I asked Ishii. I was like, Ishii, you're always here, and I trust you, and you know what's going on, and you're just such a good egg. Will you please mod for me? Just got done and waiting for the car to defog before heading home. Ah, yes, it is. I was gonna say, it's a little late, so you must be finishing up with dialysis for the night. I hope that you have a safe drive home. Hi, Wally. Mod for London. I think I'm technically still a mod for Wanderpuss also, but I don't follow her much anymore. Wander shifted the focus of her content. It's been working out great for her, but it's just not my thing, so I don't watch much anymore. That makes sense. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing. That is quite all right. All right, so how do I get over there then? What's their band? Oh, they get a twin cast band. That makes sense, of course, because they're the twins. They have a really cool system if you're into tabletop. I'm just not. I should check that out sometime because I like tabletop. I am a tabletop girly. Okay, this is not great. I'm having a bad time with these. They run a campaign for their viewers on a custom-made system. That's interesting. Oh no. Porom is dead. I need to get out of here. I need to go back into town. Being a functional human is not my thing, apparently. Being a functional human is overrated. But there are certain parts of you that I wish did function. How are you doing tonight, Wally? Be a table bottom if you're being honest. No, Ishi, this is the right chat for that. A Wander does all the art for it? That's very cool. I feel bad because I'm not as chatty in other people's streams, even though I watch a lot of streams, because I tend to be multitasking. I'm often working on a crochet project or doing other things at the same time, just because I have to maximize my time. But I really do appreciate all the content that people in this community put out. And I love going to hang out in streams while I'm doing stuff because it's like having company. Yeah, functioning kidneys would be great. Sometimes you gotta pet a cat. Everyone gets it. I often gotta pet a cat. Tend to be chatty, but also have a habit of getting sidetracked or distracted by Discord and whatever's going on in game. That's fair. I try to at least, you know, say hello, let people know that I'm there. But I do need to be better about it. This is fine. Go back to Kaipo. Like streams for the same reason though. I like to hang out with folks and I live by myself, so it gets real lonely sometimes. Yeah, I just like the company. I like to share common interests with people. I'm an introvert, but I really like the chill company of streams. BG3 time, I'm sure you will still be awake by the time we are done. Have fun, Queenie! I could not be chatty enough if I ever had to stream. That's how I felt initially. My first few streams were silent, they didn't have commentary. This could be very bad. I was just like streaming direct from my PS4. But once I started streaming by myself, my first streams were with London when I started doing commentary, and that helped. And I was very nervous my first couple of streams by myself, but having the dialogue and stuff to read helped a lot. Very chatty, but my chat tends to be a little quiet, so it's hard when I don't have anyone to bounce off of. That is hard. My chat used to be... Oh, Porom is back. Okay. Tents don't always bring people back in Final Fantasy. It depends on the game, but they did in this one, so we can press forward. I mean, should I go back to Kaipo? Maybe, but I won't. You can do it, enemies. I believe in you. Monk's always here cheering on the enemy. Thanks, Monks. You're a real pal. Love you. Did I catch your rap? Let me scroll up because I missed that one. I see. Okay. My speech is completely uncensored with closed captions. Me and Muse partying in haunted mansions. Me and Conorietta own these streets. Will time compress, leave sorceresses with defeats. Aww. I love that. I usually fall for them, but Quiz offs them every time I do. I always be killing Ishi's husbandos. But your chat will get less quiet as you go on. When I first started doing my solo streams, I had only a couple people in chat, and it tended to be pretty quiet. But that changed over time as I continued to do stuff. Also, not regretting the decision to buy a laptop because I can just see it, set it on my bed while I do my laundry and watch anime. That's great. I love that. I do that with my iPad. So a few years ago, I got a student discount while I was still in school on an iPad from the previous generation from Amazon, so it was like real cheap, and just the basic one because I wasn't sure if I would use it enough to like get a fancier one. But I use it basically for Netflix like daily, and I keep all of my crochet PDFs on it so that I can carry it around with me. Very handy. But it is fantastic for just putting on my bed and watching Twitch or streaming stuff. Oh, you had your first random drop by? That's exciting. I love that for you. That really is great because the support from friends is, of course, wonderful. I am extremely grateful for every friend that has ever supported me or dropped by and said hello or, you know, hung out during a stream. But when you get your first random pop buys, it's just such a good feeling. It's like, the algorithm has noticed me. Makes you feel like a real streamer. It's because you and Muse got the nice voice gene. Also, you two are genuinely fun people. Aw, thank you. I try. Muse is definitely the chaotic sibling. But I try to be like a fun and cozy space. Cozy, safe space. Yeah, unless those randoms are bots. I lurk a lot, but I like to keep the stream up in the background while I multitask. Yes, me too. I do a lot of that. Oh, hydrate and posture check. You got it. It is time for some water. All right, and let me stretch. And let me check Luna's posture. Luna is in bean form. She's a bean. You got a laptop for study. It just so happened to be an overpowered one. I got an Asus Tough Gaming a few years ago for my laptop because I do a lot of house sitting. And I go to visit friends in other states like a couple times a year. But I spend my summers house sitting for my aunt, so I really needed something that could go back and forth. And when I am taking care of my mom, it's nice to have a computer I can bring into other rooms with me. Because a lot of times I just have to, you know, be there and keep her company or be on alert, and it just makes it easier to be in the same room. I only really chat in a couple of channels, but I mostly lurk too. I'm actually shy. Ishi's very shy, but I know you wouldn't know it to look at them here. Do I want a banana? Yes. We're at the exit already. Not just yet. What? Can't you feel it? The presence of a monster nearby, a big one. Oh, yes, now that you mention it. Things are about to get serious. We had better get some rest once we're back above ground. You've got that right. Did I go here yet? I think I did. I think I came from there. We'll use big magic so that we can do a tent outside. I agree. This chapter feels like they didn't know what to do with the nice girl because this is all flashback stuff, and it's so far it's about Porom, so I'm a little disappointed so far. Like, I'm enjoying myself, but this is not the content I thought I was gonna get when starting this chapter. But they could surprise me. They could do more in the latter half of it, but it does feel a little directionless. Oh, I'm also gonna drink my caffeine of choice tonight. Silence. Unicorn horn. What's down here? Cottage. Right? And I know we'll eventually get to Mount Ordeals, but like, is that going to be the tail end of her chapter? I hope not. I hope there's more to it. Especially since she's going over there and looking for Cain as well. I want to see grown-up pink Porom. She's beautiful. Porom, sorry. We saw grown-up Porom. He was a stinky diaper man, but he had some great stuff to say by the end of the chapter. Now for more jokes. To those whose favorite FF isn't 7, just because you're wrong, that doesn't mean we can't coexist peacefully. Greggle's out here trying to start fights. I wish I had popcorn. Mine are 6 and 9, so I get the funny number. Don't really need 7 for that. Ishay, I love that that's the reason. Those are also in my top 5. Love 6 and 5. I'm definitely going to do a 6 marathon for my next endurance stream, whenever that is. I'm not in a hurry because I just did one for 4, and and then we've already, that was for 200 followers, and we're already over 300 since then, which is fantastic. But I'm not going to do it for a milestone. I might do like a subathon in February or something. Oh my god! We're getting raided! Positive vibes raid! Aw, thank you! Hello, raiders. Thank you, Camilla. Am I pronouncing it right? I think I've heard Queenie say it Camilla, but if I'm wrong, please correct me. Thank you for getting the shout out. Welcome in. How was your stream? You were playing Project Diva? Welcome, Raiders. To those who don't know me, I am Necrofancies or Necro or Chris. Any of the above are fine. I am primarily a retro RPG streamer, but we do play some other things here and there. We are currently playing Final Fantasy IV The After Years for the first time. We're in Porom's chapter. Oh, good, I'm correct. I thought so. I was pretty sure that's how I'd heard Queenie pronounce it, but I wanted to be certain. It's so good to see you. How are you doing tonight? Space Terrier recommended me? Oh, thanks, Spaced. Spaced is such a sweetheart. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for entrusting me with your community. If you need to do any post-stream care, go get a drink, get a snack, stretch, whatever you need to do, by all means, but I am very glad to have you. Yes, it's nice to meet you. I've seen you at Queenie's stream on multiple occasions, but I don't think we've ever had the chance to talk. That's very nice to get the chance to do so. I think I'm already following you, but let me check, because if I'm not, I would like to. I'm not. Let me fix that. Boop. I done it. Well, since we fought so many bosses from the first Final Fantasy IV a second time here, I'm going to bet we're going to fight Octomamon here. FF4 is going good. Also, thank you so much for the follow. So we did a marathon stream of Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster for my 200 followers stream in November. And now we are working our way through the sequel, which this is my first time playing the sequel. I've played the first game many, many, many times, and it's my first Final Fantasy. But I'm having a great time getting to revisit this world and see new stories with these characters, and meet some new characters. It's been a very fun time. Wait a minute, Porom, that's too dangerous. The monster's at the bottom of this waterfall. Isn't there any other path? Doesn't look like it. You scared? No, of course not. So let's go. That's great. I've never seen FF4, only bits and pieces. If you like Final Fantasy, I recommend it. I think it's super extra great. It's very special to me. I am definitely a Final Fantasy girly, though. It is a lifestyle rather than a favorite series. That is just how we grew up in our house. Muse and I had a gamer dad, but our gamer dad did not make the transition to 3D games very well. It is a lifestyle. I'm not biased at all. No, not at all. So far, in all these chapters, we seem to get at least one old dungeon, sometimes two, and one new dungeon. So I'm interested to see if we get this dungeon and Mount Ordeals, if Porom gets a new dungeon also. It does have the FF Victory music. Hey, Mohammed, how are you doing? Happy time zone. It is always great to see you. Oh, Porom is getting beat up. No, my daughter. I'll heal her out of battle. Yeah, you hope you can stay here to the end, but you can't. Yeah, you probably have stuff to do. I know that our time zones are extremely different, so you probably have to go about your day. Goodbye. Oh, I hope you have a great day, Mohammed. Loving the vibes. I'm so glad. Chris has some great vibes. Welcome and enjoy. Stella, you're very biased, but thank you. Bias doesn't mean I'm wrong. That's like your new favorite defense for things. But it do be working. I can't really argue with it. As someone not biased, I agree. Axel, you're extremely biased as well. Axel is a new friend, but Axel is definitely like, I stan, which is hilarious. But thank you guys, you're very sweet. Chris and I are in the same time zone, we are. That EST. How am I biased? Because we're friends. Yeah, I also hope everyone had a great Wednesday and is having a great night. Hump day, etc. Muse and I were out running errands earlier, doing like holiday errands and stuff. And it was like 5 o'clock and pitch black out, and I was like, it feels like it is 10 p.m., which is crazy. East Coast meetup when? That would be fun. Right, I don't usually mind the time change too much, like it doesn't really screw me up, but when you're out running errands like that, it's just very noticeable. Like, I live my best life at night anyway, so... Oh, look who it is. Just as I thought. Here. Here goes my first test on the path to sagehood. Don't let your guard down. I know. Cooler mammoth. Instead of octomammoth, he's cooler mammoth. He's a different color. I wonder if he's ice and weak to fire instead of weak to thunder. And that's why they called him cooler. Are you really a gremlin if you're not busy at night? Nope. That is when I live my best life, do my best work. I'm the most focused at night. He do be casting ice. Hey, don't. He is weak to fire. Fantastic. Hey. No. Stop hitting small children. Ugh. Ow. He's so fast. This is ridiculous. I think I'm gonna have to slow him first when I get into combat next time. They made Octomammoth so boring in 14. Yeah, I was excited to see him just because he was a familiar face in 14, but the fight is not super interesting. I do like the Dark Elf fight. That's a good one. I know, he's got a crazy face. Alright, let me top off my health before we go in. Let me check my items to see what I have to work with. If I have a slow item, that would be amazing. I don't know if I have a slow spell. I do have a speed item that I will probably give my white mage. Do I have a slow spell? She does have slow. Okay, great. We can slow him. That is usually effective in Final Fantasy IV. Oh, hydrate and posture check. Thank you, guys. Let me stretch. And hydrate, and I will check Luna's posture. She is now in donut form. I understand him, though, half the time. I can't stand him myself. Fair! Yes, reset yourself while you reset your battle. I did a big stretchy. I'm about halfway through this 32-ounce bottle.
That's it. I've come up with a new recipe.
Thank you for the Ignis. Oh yeah, I agree. FF4 doesn't get enough love, but when you find people who know it and love it, they love it so passionately, which is great. It is one of my favorites. I don't rank it in my top 5 Final Fantasies, but not because I don't think it belongs there, just because it was my first Final Fantasy ever, so it's unsurpassed. It's the best of the best to me. The recipe is octopus sushi. Yes, I have to have an Ignis redeem. That's my husband. I love him. I was at the supermarket with my mom, and there was this kid, like a literal brat, screaming and yelling. My mom looked at me while I closed my eyes and breathed, and she was like, "What are you doing?" So I said, "I'm strangling the kid in my head. No big deal." Hilarious. Alright, this is going much better so far. Having fast boy and slow octopus is the way. How I feel about 4 is how I feel about 8. Your first FF is always special. I agree. I think that your first is always special, so it can't even count as my favorite. It's just in my soul, and it's a very formative game for me. That said, I really enjoy almost every game in the series. The only one I don't think... Like, the only one I actively do not enjoy is 2, and I am sad about that because I like the idea and I like some of the characters, but it is not fun to play. Oh, 9 is so good. 9 is absolutely one of my favorites. I have played all of the numbered games except for 16. I haven't played 16 yet, and I didn't play 11. And I've played a lot of the spin-offs and sequels. My old boss at a grocery store gave a screaming, crying kid, not because he needed anything, but because he wanted candy or whatever, and mom was ignoring him. That mom death glare and the kid shut up so fast. That's hilarious. Yeah, 2 is rough. It's got some great music. It has, like, really cool characters and ideas in it, and even their ideas for the combat system went on to be the inspiration for the Saga series, which is one of my favorites, but the execution for it in 2 is real rough. But I see what they were going for. Watching Stella play through it recently, Stella had all my sympathy. Stella's been playing Final Fantasy through the ages on weekdays, and it was rough. It was even rough to watch. Oh no, Nikki. Nikki just dropped a giant deuce and I'm suffocating. I hate when the kitties drop a stinky poop. It usually goes away pretty quick, but sometimes they just drop a toxic bomb. You could hear the kid 15 aisles over. It was so loud. So when we were working over there, just that angry mom glare, and oop, it was silent again. Amazing. I'm glad that worked. Angry. Ha! So much for sage trial number 1. Whack! Ouch! What was that for? You had your eyes on that monster from the start, didn't you? You knew Tella had problems with it, and you wanted to test your mettle on it for yourself. Yeah, something like that. What now? Is this really the kind of thinking a sage would have, Porom? Of course! Maybe you should think a little more about how to use your magic. Well, this makes me sad that, like, Porom's identity is being her brother's keeper. Even though she's a genius in her own right. And, like, maybe that's the point, but it makes my heart very heavy. That she's the responsible twin. That she's the one who has to clean up his messes and lecture him and make sure he's on the right path. And he's the one who gets called a genius, even though she's just as powerful and just as dedicated. She's just not as loud. Yeah. Several more years later. She does deserve better. I love Porom. I love both the twins, but, like, give Porom a break. And, like, she's the one who stayed in Mysidia because she's the one who the Elder trusts to be responsible. Look at her. She's all grown up. And pink. Very Rosa core, which I like. She's clearly been inspired by Rosa. She's so cute. Where did Porom run off to this time? Our first trip to Mist in years, and he decides to pull a no-show on me. Rosa 2.0, meaning she's gonna be MVP too. Absolutely. I love the pink vibes. Her outfit really looks like she looked at Rosa from 4 and was like, that's the kind of white mage I want to be when I grow up. Do I think she's a reskin? I don't think so. Her, like, the polygons are slightly different. Her outfit is a little bit different, just, like, very inspired. And her hair is a different shape. I love the white mages in pink vibe. I feel like she dyed her hair to, like, separate herself from Porom more as well. And now look who's here. Now, what time is this? Is this when Edge, Rydia, and Luca are all together? Nope, this is Sid. Okay, so this is still a while before this game started. Hey, Sid. Hey, that's the name of the song. I didn't even do that on purpose. Hey. Porom, that you? Yow, you've completely grown up on me, girl. Sorry to keep you waiting, didn't mean to. Oh, not at all. I should be the one thanking you, preparing an airship for us and everything. I love his giant beard, too. I love that he's still everyone's dad. Actually, you're the one helping me out here. I just upgraded the Falcon, you see. It needed a test flight or two anyway. I suppose he's not coming. No, it's nothing. Thanks again. Name a character from every Final Fantasy. Sid. So, we're headed for Mist? That's right. Ooh, wait till you see Rydia. She's more beautiful than ever now, you know? I'm sure she is. It's been quite a few years since we last met. Haha, you'd certainly give her a run for her money, though, Porom. Oh, Sid, don't flatter me like that. Don't ever lie to women, Porom. That's the ever-loving truth. In that case, thank you very much. Is Sid trying to tell Porom that it's alright to come out of the closet? I hope so. I think it would be nice for Porom to have a girlfriend. Ready to go then, my dear? The Falcon's a dream to ride on now. The upgrade's really done the trick this time. Ba 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 ba. I love like the candy striped ribbon tights she has. Oh hey, there he is. Hello, what are you doing here? They're all grown up. What, am I supposed to report every little detail of my life to you? Ha, can you believe this girl, Sid? Now, Porom. You really ought to treat the women in your life better, you know, like I do. Just like the Rugrats, all grown up. I would happily if the woman in question didn't spend all day giving me lip. How long has Porom been aboard the Falcon, Sid? He paid me a visit over in Barren, actually. What? Porom, you crossed the Devil's Road into Barren? Is there something wrong with that? He did. Porom grew up to be an absolute dick. By the end of his chapter, which we've already done, he is doing better because Leonora has kicked his ass. But he is insufferable. You can't just go through the Devil's Road without telling anyone, Porom. What if something happened to you in there? Then what? Leonora, thank you. Once again, this is Final Fantasy IV the Leonora years. Yeah, what are you, my mother now? Hey now, I know you're a rebellious teenager and all, Porom, but come on. Okay, so we aren't quite to after years present day yet. It has nothing to do with that. So I guess the two of you are really growing up, aren't you? Crispy sailing. It's true, all the women in Final Fantasy IV are the MVPs. Jesse called Final Fantasy IV's brand of feminism Boris Vallejo feminism, and I loved that so much. Look at their portraits. Sid does have the right idea. He is good. Alright, so we are going to Mist. Hello, Mist. Porom still has the shit-eating grin, though, in his new portrait. He does. I can't take the credit for that. I saw it in someone's text LP. That's right. It was great, though. It was a great reference. It is the single most accurate description ever. Porom's portrait is resting mom face. Yeah, she's exhausted. We used to live cowering in fear of monsters, but that age is all but forgotten nowadays. Thanks to Rydia, Cecil, and that young man who sneaks in here sometimes, Edge. We couldn't feel more secure now. I love that Edge is helping out Mist. We learned in his chapter that he's sending them funds to rebuild and expand. Now do tell a story. Oh, wait.
I must apologize for Wimp Lo. He is an idiot. We have purposely trained him wrong, as a joke.
Thank you for the Wimplo. Rydia is absolutely in this game. She's extra grown up in this one, and she's beautiful. I heard you could learn some summoning magic through acquiring certain items. That's true, you can. Welcome. Alright, now both twins can have proper gear. Anyone at the inn? No. You guys have an item shop here? The grave in the north of the town belongs to Rydia's mother. Whew. Rip. There used to be a great many summoners in the world, but I fear the art has mostly been lost now. And you know who we have to thank for that? Cecil. Here lies the motherly summoner who protected our village. Welcome to Mist, the village of summoners. There she is! Rydia's house. Oops, war crimes. Summoners like FF10? Yup, that's what Rydia is. She is a summoner. There are not many left. Rydia, how wonderful to see you again. Porom. Look at her. I love her so much. Dead ass. Hey, don't forget about me, girl. You come here all the time, Sid. My goodness, you two are all grown up now, aren't you? I'm glad to see you in good health, Rydia. How are you doing, Porom? Okay. So, what brings you here today? We just thought we'd pay you a visit since it's been so long. Well, thank you very much. Take your time here. It'll be lovely to have you. Listen, I know we just got here, but I got a favor to ask. Huh? What's that? I want to go to the Fey March. What? I didn't realize you were interested in the Eidolons. It's for my training. You're trying to become a sage, aren't you? Well, I mean, I wouldn't say trying, but... Well then, maybe a quick visit would be good for you. Rydia? Are you sure? I haven't been back lately myself. Why don't we all go and take a look around? This is a job for the Falcon, then. Porom, this is why you came to see Sid in the first place, isn't it? About time you figured it out. Let's get ready to leave, then. You'll be joining us, right, Porom? I'm sure she'd rather stay here and hold down the fort. I'm going too. Good for her. Ready to go, Sid? You got it. It'll be a snap with my new Falcon. Woo! She does have permanently windblown hair, which cracks me up. Yeah, there aren't many left because our hero from the last game didn't understand that a bomb ring might do bad things. Yeah, I really love that FF uses, while each game is in its own world, they use common themes and ideas throughout the series to tie them together. It's nice. Almost Mystic Rydia for Terra. Two of my favorites. Loved that green hair. Yeah, Terra's my favorite. She's my favorite lady in the whole series. Oh, let's go buy her some new armor, because even though she was real strong in her own chapter, she's not now. I wonder if she has her summons back, because her summons have been stolen as of right now. Yeah, she does. She still has them. Let's go buy her some gear. Pretty partial to Lulu. Lulu's great. Can't go wrong. Oh, I would love to have Lulu's dress in 14. Stella has made like a really convincing Lulu cosplay in 14. It is real close. Stella has done a lot of really good like homebrew cosplays in FF14. They're very good. Found one singular mod of Lulu's dress and it's pretty bad. That's unfortunate. Yeah, get on tomorrow morning and show that girl off. You've got all of those great cosplays. You ready to head off? Yes. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And hang on, the Falcons are ready to fly. Yeah, you've got the FF4 ones you made too, and you made them before the FF4 gear was in the game. Because with Endwalker, we did get the FF4 costumes for several characters. You did a lot of Eureka, and I know we have some Eureka enjoyers in here, but I know you are not a Eureka enjoyer. Hey, Fur, welcome in. Good to see you. Sid, would you mind if we stopped by the Dwarven Castle? No problem, my dear. I was just thinking about that myself. We'll get to see Luca again, Porom. That's right. We learned in Rydia's chapter that Porom and Luca, like, have a thing. Have I finished all the fantasy? I'll never finish all the fantasies. There's always going to be a more Final Fantasy. I'm not really looking forward to that. Oh, really now? Romance, except now he's got a new girlfriend and she's mad about it. But this is a little bit before that chapter happened, chronologically, so I don't know what it's gonna be like. I love Luca, though. Sid, well. Haven't seen you in a dog's age, King Giat. How are you doing? Fit as a fiddle, Rydia, and who would this pair be? It's good to see you again, Your Highness. I am Porom of Mysidia. And I'm Porom. My, how could I not have known? You've grown so much, both of you. Are they here? Luca! Princess of the Dwarves, Luca. Luca. Porom and Porom, Sid too. It's great to see you, Luca. Yo. You've managed to become a stylish little lady since I last saw you. Do you like it? I was never a fan of dwarven fashion, really. So, what brings all of you here? Well, we were hoping that Rydia could take us to the Fey March. It's part of my sage training. Is it now? Well, I appreciate you paying us a visit then. Feel free to stop by any time you please. You are family to every dwarf in the underworld. We'd better be going. What? You're leaving already? How rude of you, Porom. We just came to say hello, Porom. We'll come back soon, Luca. Bring Luca with us. Yeah, I'll go with you. Hey now, let's not get carried away. You don't mind, do you, Father? I want to ride on Sid's airship. Luca, I don't want you getting in their way. Ah, interested in my airship, are you? I'd expect nothing less from the Dwarven Princess. So it's okay? Sure, but only as far as the passage of the Eidolons, okay? Wahoo! Well, that's wonderful, Luca. I tell you, all this child talks about is you guys, and you wouldn't believe how she goes on about Ah! Hey, whoa! You don't know what you're talking about, Father. Hey, settle down. I told you I don't want you causing any trouble. Take care of Luca for me. I want Luca in the party again, but I guess we don't have room for her and Kalka and Brina. Yeah, this shows how she started to train under Sid to be an engineer. You ready to head off? Yep. Then hang on, the Falcon's ready to fly. Kanishi said Lamo instead of LMAO one time, and it kind of became chat's inside joke, and now she has a Lamo command that says, wow, we found a comedian over here every time you type it. I love that. Wish this game would give you the tales in chronological order, because my brain is just constantly like, when is this at every chapter? Until this one and Edges, they all seem to be happening at the same time. This one has more flashbacks in it. So, how have you been? Okay. What are you being so shy for? Shut up! I am not! So you're really trying to become a sage? We're almost there. Prepare for landing, everyone. Luca, you come and help me. Yeah, get Nikki and Muffin emotes commission. That'll be amazing. Okay. All right, Luca. Would you mind waiting here for us with Sid? Aw, how come? Don't you want me to come along, Porom? We're here for training, Luca. Though that's not all. Oh? Righto, we'll just run some maintenance on the Falcon while we're waiting. There's a few issues with the engine I gotta do something about. Okay. We'll be back soon. See you later. Sure thing. Good luck. Hang in there, Porom. Okay already. The music in this game is so good. All right, we're gonna have to do a lot of walking. Do, 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 do. We can summon again, so we're gonna. I don't want to burn all my HP though. We'll do Ramu. Or all my MP rather. Since Rydia didn't get to summon in her chapter because her summons got stolen, now we're gonna summon. Whip class in 14 win. I know, I wish summoners in 14 had a whip. I do like our books, but I want a whip. Ether. The book emotes are so bad. I don't mind them, but I'm just used to them because I main White Mage and Summoner. I want Cure for Rydia. I have all the casters at 90, but I mostly play White Mage and sometimes Dancer if I feel like DPSing. That's fair. Summoner is my DPS of choice and has been since A Realm Reborn, but I also like Machinist a lot. And Ninja. Wah, 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 wah. You will get more sad trumpets in just a moment as I run around. Let me just get these guys healed. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah. Wah. Wah, 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 wah. I'm glad you enjoyed the trumpet so much. Driving a cart 40 miles per hour while blasting Genesis. I know what I like and I like what I know. Smoking Reaper in my wardrobe. And at least it's not violating the rules. I'm pretty chill, man. As long as you're nice to people. That's all we care about here. Just be cool. Wah, 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 wah. And Greggles, you are always very cool. Yeah, be chillin'. Be nice to your homies. That's what I like to see. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, she gets prey now, like Rosa. prayer unanswered. Hi, Shiva. Alright, we'll let Porom use some of his MP. Let Rydia take a break. Ooh, they learned Thunderstorm. Neat. I'll have to try that. I love the band attacks in this game. They're so cool. I'm not gonna bother with Prey. We're gonna do Kira. Alright, so these two launch an assault of ice and lightning against all enemies. Cool, let's do that. Neat. Oh, KJ, thank you for the biddies. That's so sweet of you. You don't have to do that. Guys, KJ is such a cool dude. If you are not already following, you should be. Also a big enjoyer of retro games. Oh, thank you for the good vibes while working on stuff. I am happy to provide. I am here for cozy vibes, cozy retro vibes. Do 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 do. I feel like I shot my voice already tonight. I think it's because I was doing the Porom voice. Usually it doesn't bother me, but for some reason, Porom was such a little shit tonight. This is his fault. Yeah, we're very glad to have you here. I have enjoyed vibing to many a KJ stream. I think, KJ, is it you who's starting Suikoden 5 soon? I'm gonna have to vibe to that, because that is my favorite Suikoden game. I have hydrated, thank you. You started it earlier? Is it your first time? I hope you're enjoying it so far. I know Kana's gonna play it soon too, which I'm very excited for. Excellent. If that little shit gets a redemption art, I simply will not. That's fair, Ishii. So far, so good. Excellent. Of course, I also love Suikoden 2. 2 and 5 are my favorites. But I think 5 did such a good job of making a more modern game at the time feel like the early Suikodens. It just did what it did so well. Oh, Kenichi! Welcome in, Kenichi. Thank you so much. You got Little Caesars abs? Thank you for giving a shout out to Kenichi. Welcome, Kenichi and Raiders. Kenichi, how was your art stream tonight? Well, welcome, Raiders. I am Necrofancies or Necro or Chris. Any of the above are absolutely fine. I am a retro JRPG streamer primarily, but we do play some other things here and there. We are currently working our way through Final Fantasy IV The After Years after doing a Final Fantasy IV marathon last month. Glad to chill with some emote ideas, need to flesh them out now. That's exciting. Muse and I were just talking about your art earlier and how much we enjoy it, and how when I have a little more income to put into stream stuff, that I would like to commission you for a banner and potentially some emotes, because I love your work. You guys should absolutely follow my friend Kenichi, who is a fantastic artist as well as a very chill, cozy vibes gamer, which you know we love here. Oh, Rydia's dead. Okay. Welp. Well, of course. I mean it. I enjoy hanging in your stream. I have spent many a late night quietly chilling to a Kenichi stream while I work on my own stuff. Oh my god, this is bad. Girls? Using the ads to eat your dinner. Ishii's using ads to eat their dinner. I love that. Okay, this is very bad. We're about to perish. Perishing is... oh, thank god. No effect. Oh, there we go. Thankfully, this game has a continue option, so I shouldn't start too far back. You have successfully traversed home. Welcome home, monks. Yeah, I'm literally right where I left off. That's good.
What are you friggin' doing that for?
You're always excited to see me on streaming. That's so sweet. I feel the same way. Thank you, monks. That was very time appropriate. Very on point. All right, I got a Sage's surplus. I'm gonna give that to my girl. Quizu Wednesday is always a good time. Aw. Ishii, you're so cute. Ishii's out there in other people's streams making sure they raid me, which is really sweet. Ishii is the most dedicated mod. Well, all my mods are very good, but Ishii is out there like, hey, you know who you should raid? But I appreciate that Ishii also scouts people for me to raid so we can make new friends. It's delightful. BRB mom time. All right, good luck, Axel. There we go. Simply summon things. Don't give them the chance to kill me. Ishii is amazing. I know. Ishii #1 hype and bestie. That's where I came from. Shit. Where am I going? My brain got scrambled. Which doesn't take much, admittedly, to scramble my brain. Before you go, she got smaller compressions, which is awesome. Oh, congratulations, Mom! I'm so glad to hear it. That's huge. My brain is like so easily scrambled today. I feel like my brain probably looks like a pile of ramen right now. It feels like a heap of noodles, which I'm not too surprised. I had a very low blood sugar drop last night, and that always takes like a full 24 hours to recover from. I always feel yucky and tired and dazed afterwards. And just takes a while to get your think meats back to where they need to be. I Christmased too hard. I was decorating our Christmas tree, and I just did too much for too long, and my blood got angry. Sometimes that just happens. Basically, I feel when the heat is too much, your energy levels drop so hard, just have to nap a lot. Yeah, you get really tired, and you get fatigued and like headachy and kind of lightheaded even once your blood sugar gets back up to normal. It takes like a day to start feeling quote-unquote normal again, which is still, in my case, very tired. Oh, I didn't mean to skip Shiva. I didn't know I could skip Shiva. This will give Rydia 2 ethers, because she's the one using all of our MP, which is fair. She is protecting us on our way down. I basically was told last night to stop Christmasing immediately and have some juice and go sit down and rest, so I did that.
What are you friggin' doing that for? You're just gonna die.
Thank you, monks. Welcome back. Welcome back to the regular flavor monks. Monk's original recipe. What's this? The Eidolons. I can feel them. What's wrong? The training ends here. What? But we've come all the way down here and everything. Is there a problem, Rydia? The Eidolons are not fond of humans going into the Feymarch. Plus, once you enter the Feymarch, time starts to flow erratically. You mean... if you spend too long in the Feymarch, you'll wind up out of sync with the human world and everyone you know. Are you willing to risk that? That's just how you know Monks has arrived, yeah. Monks always just tells me I'm just gonna die. His original recipe, does that mean that he has 11 secret herbs and spices? Monks does like to cook, so I think so, yes. I am. Porom! If we go in for just a little bit, that won't put us too out of sync with human time, will it? I can't say. The two of you should wait here. Let me go with you. No. I'll be right back. Promise me that you won't follow me inside, okay? Well, we're Porom and we always do what we're told, so... yes. I do enjoy cooking. Wish I could do it more on my current schedule, though. Yeah. Having to... the hour there and hour back and being there for 4 hours means you just don't have a lot of opportunities to cook now, I guess. Which makes sense. Alright, we'll wait here for you. I'll be back as soon as I can. Sheesh, why'd she even bring us here if she was gonna do this at the very end? Maybe to fucking teach you patience, you little shit. Hello? Why do you think Rydia brought us here in the first place? Corn, hello! How are the babies? They're doing great. I am looking outside my door. Alice was sitting out there looking at me like a cryptid for a long time, but she seems to have left. She seems to have gone off to her home in the kitchen to sleep on her little... she has like a little starlit couch. She sleeps on like a movie star. And Miss Luna is right here sleeping on my hoodie on the bed in perfect circle form. And I'm guessing Leia is also asleep. They're all sleeping right now. How are you doing tonight, Corn? Also, Ishi, thank you for giving Corn a shout out. Yeah, unfortunately, Monks is going to be stuck doing this for a while. Why? Well, because... good question, actually. Maybe she wanted to test our hearts. Maybe. Whoa! Rydia! Sorry to keep you. Keep us? It was just a few seconds. Rydia? It's alright. Everything's fine. But... Porom, no. I'm sorry. We'd better get back to the Falcon. Sid and Luca are waiting for us. Just been replaced by pod people. I'm living, still getting over my cold, but I'm actually been pretty productive. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you're feeling better as well. We can just teleport out of here. We learned to teleport. White mage is best. Get rid of it, just replace Rydia with the Robo-Idia. If I was there, I'd be like, Porom, come here so I can smack you silly, please. Porom smacks him a lot, which is helpful. Look at that. Oh, you're back. There you guys are. How'd it go? Great. Everyone's doing well. Get a lot of training done? Yes, definitely. You bet we did. Well, guess what? I just made a big decision of my own. Huh? Luca's one talented girl, she is. She diagnosed an engine problem that not even I could figure out. I gotta hand it to the dwarves. The way they approach technology is like nothing I've seen before. So we talked for a while and we decided that I'm gonna be Sid's apprentice. Really? That's great, Luca. Will King Giot let you? Way to spoil the mood, Porom. Are you ready to go? Yep. Take up your position, Luca. Aye, aye. Yeah, she needs to smack him harder. Why do the character portraits look like RPG Maker? Oh, I didn't think they did. Well, I mean, RPG Maker is based on, like, the same era as, like, Final Fantasy IV Original, and their portraits are either redraws or aged-up versions of their old portraits, so that makes sense. Yeah, they ignore Porom's dumb question. Alright, present day. We are now at 17 years later. Girl. Porom. I guess you've arrived in Troya by now. And here I am, stuck in Mysidia all by myself. Are you there, Porom? Oh, with the Elder. I think we are finally gonna climb a mountain. How are you feeling, Elder? Oh, no worries. I feel fine today. That's wonderful. What bothers you, my child? Nothing. You wanted to travel to Troya instead of Porom, am I right? I don't know anymore. Are you worried about Porom? Well... You want to go off on your own, do you not? Just like Porom? Elder? Porom is a rare talent, there's little denying that, but he is still young. That's why I sent him on this business. There is much for Porom to learn through teaching others. I see. You're worried, aren't you? Worried that Porom will leave you behind someday. Perhaps. You two have been together your entire lives. As siblings, as friends, and as rivals. But more importantly, when you look at each other, you see yourselves. Yes, you are right. I'm sure you will find your own path to walk sooner or later, Porom. The best thing to do now is to think about what that path might be. Yes, Elder. There is no need to rush yourself. I'm glad that it feels to me like he's encouraging her to, like, think about what she can do that is not just feeling like she has to be responsible for her brother or live in his shadow. Especially because she, too, is the prodigy. Oh, Nikki's yelling at nothing again? That does sound like cat shenanigans. Ah. What is it, Elder? The dragon. It's crying. What? Looks more like the dragon is throwing up. It me, I'm the dragon. The lunar whale. It do be the lunar whale. Okay, this is the scene that we saw when we were playing Tsukinawa. I have called all of you here to discuss a dire matter. The lunar whale has risen, setting off in the direction of the moon. With Porom absent, I would like to call upon the powers of the Dragoon. The Dragoon? You mean Kane? The one and only. If the rumors are to be believed, we can find him on Mount Ordeals. But what? I heard that Kane had severed all ties with Baron. Elder, this is certainly a serious matter that requires swift response. But surely Mysidia's army of mages would be sufficient for its protection. Even if those dreadful events of the past were to visit us again? Oh, there's Tsukinawa as a frog! Black magic is not a panacea for all of our problems. Have you forgotten what the Elder taught us? But how else should we respond to the moon's return? Elder. I will travel to Mount Ordeals at once. Have you forgotten that Baron kicked our asses the last time this happened? The lunar whale with ominous music. Surely that's a good thing. Definitely not a hint at all. Nope, not at all. But don't worry, I won't do anything rash. White mage, best mage. Agreed. Be careful out there. Whatever you do, remember to stay out of harm's way. Yes, Elder. Listen, everyone, we cannot afford to hurry ourselves into an ill-advised plan of action. Yes, Elder. I want you two to go with Porom. Yes, Elder. Thank you, I do need backup. Dead mage, best mage? Oof. Alright, I'm gonna go buy them some gear, so my backup is well taken care of. Do. They are not getting the expensive stuff like she has. Oh, I need another Gaia gear. They're dead, they can't cast their pesky magics? Fair. Ignore him, find the harm's way. Anytime I see black mage, no name, and white mage, no name, I just go, look, it's Chris and JoJo. Aw, thank you. What an honor. Heading out, have a great night, Senpai. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for the wow. It's true. Generic white mage and black mage. It's me and JoJo. we're very committed to our roles in Final Fantasy, but also that's what Stella named her white mage and black mage in Final Fantasy 1 after her favorite white and black mage. I don't know if we're actually your favorites, but I choose to believe. Alright, Thunder Rod. Ooh, great bow. That is a great bow. What can I sell to get the great bow? Nothing. That's okay. I am excited to finally climb a mountain. Oh my gosh! Got another raid? Welcome in, Battery Pack Gaming and Raiders. Thank you for getting the shout out, Ishii. Thank you so much. Welcome on in. I am Necrofancies or Necro or Chris. Any of the above are fine. I am primarily a retro JRPG streamer, but we do play some other games around here sometimes. We are currently working our way through Final Fantasy IV: The After Years. Battery Raid! What were you playing? You were last playing Words on stream. Neat! How was your stream, Battery? Did you have a great time? If this is the Kana stream, it could be Raiders of the Lost Kana, since odds are she is lost. Hilarious. And true. You were playing Jackbox and Words on stream? That sounds great. Focused on gaming with viewers. That sounds like a lot of fun. I love me some Jackbox. Oh, Dovewolf, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope everybody is having a great night or a great time zone, whatever time it is where you are. Battery, I really appreciate you entrusting me with your community. If you need to go do some post-stream care, get a snack, get a drink, stretch your legs, by all means, do whatever you have to do. But I am very happy to have you. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Holy Ghost and Green Death. Thank you. I hope you guys are having a good night. Absolutely. Thank you. Have a wonderful stream. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. If they rated Muse, it would be perfect because Muse also gets lost more often than not. It's true. Muse and Kana, my lost homies. But thank you so much for the follows, everyone. It's Wednesday here. Happy hump day. Oh, look at those goblins. They didn't stand a chance. Alright, I'm gonna save again now that we are here at the mountain, because anything could happen, although this game does have the continue feature, which is very nice. Every time you see a VTuber, my first instinct is just all the head pats. We will soon have head pats available. Probably when I get back from my vacation, my holiday break. I'm going to be switching over to Mix It Up and bringing in all kinds of new redeems with it, a new quote bot, all that stuff. Thank you for the follow, lady. Kana gets lost due to her stubbornness more often than not. It seems, where do I go? The game just told you. Muse and Kana are both very bad at retaining what the game just told them to do. That's why I'm in charge of navigation when Muse and I play Siblings of Mana. Yeah, new redeems. New redeems coming. Time to farm Lamias for their silver apples. I don't wanna. Kanana is a banana. It's true. Kana can't retain what she never reads, though. I also must lovingly roast Kana. It's true. I don't remember what game it was where Kana actually read the tutorial, but I was so fucking proud of her. And she was like, oh my god, is this what happens when you read the tutorial? Get ready for bed. Need to pick my meds tomorrow. Okay. Thank you for the lurk, Ishi. Ishi is also bad at reading tutorials. Ishi was so stuck in Octopath Traveler and was like wailing at me about it. And basically I had to re-explain what the tutorial explained to them. They're like, oh, I just didn't read it. To be fair, I will likely pass out soon, but I'm more than happy to hang around for some FF action and lurk about unconsciously. Oh, thank you! I appreciate any visit, no matter how long or short. I also really enjoy being people's sleepy stream. That happens a lot. Where she finds the tutorial house for the last 25% of the game. Yes, thank you for stopping by. Got a new staff. I might... Let's see how Porom does with that. If they're giving me the staff that... cast Confuse. Oh, the crossbow is still better for her. I'm gonna give it to the other white mage then. I'm proud she managed to upgrade her gear in FF8. Me too. I was worried it might never happen after the Chrono Cross debacle. Kana's very good at accidentally playing games on hard mode. But I'm glad she figured it out. I was really proud of her. Boom, boom, boom. What are tutorials? A mystery. They're a heckin' mystery. They are optional reading depending on who you ask. Yeah, I agree. I love Final Fantasy VIII, but 8 does not explain a lot of important things very well. And some things it doesn't explain at all. You just have to like figure them out later on. They're just like, this feature exists. Don't worry about what that means. But I am worried about what that means. Black Mage, please continue to carry us. Do 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 do. Sorry, I am caffeinating. Don't worry about it, yeah. Just explained your experience with Star Ocean 4. Front-loaded that game with tutorials about things that didn't come up until 70 hours in. Yeah, that's too much information at one time. Like, give the info when it's relevant. Or else it overloads you and you can't process and you'll forget it by the time it comes up. No chests on this part. Oh yay, your sister's gift should arrive tomorrow? That's exciting. Sorry guys, I'm gonna give you a little bit of cheese stick ASMR here. My issue is that half tutorials are critical and half of them think you're 5. Yeah. Never know whether you're gonna get an overview of the mechanics of the magic system or 5 quest markers about walking. You're not wrong, it really does depend on the game. Oh, you guys are gonna do Christmas Eve? That sounds fun. We used to always do Christmas Eve with our dad and our cousins, and then Christmas Day with my mom. So we got 2 Christmases. Oh good, I do have a dry ether. In fact, I'm just gonna give that to him now. Dialysis super early today since they're not open on Christmas. That makes sense. I guess good to get it out of the way right away. Hear Christmas talk? Yeah, cause it Crema. Merry Chrysler. Muse was talking earlier about whether or not he was gonna do a stream on Christmas, and I was like, seriously? No, we have our tradition of Sibsmas. We have to play a retro game together in our house, drinking alcoholic eggnog. That's what we do. Sad your Christmas got rescheduled. Yeah, I'm sorry, Axel. I hope that you guys can do it soon. It's better than getting COVID. But I'm very sorry that your aunt has COVID. the money I would pay to watch that with Battletoads. Maybe someday we'll do Battletoads on our collab stream, because after we finish, right now on Thursdays we're playing Trials of Mana. We already played Secret of Mana. And after Trials, we're gonna play Legend of Mana, and then we want to do some other games together, like from our youth. Battletoads could be one of them. I know we definitely talked about playing Gauntlet and X-Man Legends. Sibling Turbo Tunnel. I don't know anything about Turbo Tunnel. That could be fun. The Mana finale will be the Banana of Mana. We're definitely gonna keep doing sibling games together after we finish the Mana series. Maybe not every week like we're doing now, because our schedules are gonna change. We have other things to do, but oh, it's the auto scroller in Battletoads. I have played so little Battletoads, and I was so young when I did that I don't really remember any of it. I see the rage quit point for most casual playthroughs. Yeah, understandable if it's an auto scroll. All right, this is where I came from. Christmas Eve is still Christmas with Mom. Good, I'm glad you'll still have that. That's important. And the 30th isn't too bad. That's not too far off. But I am sorry that it had to be pushed. It could be a dating sim of sorts. While these guys are casting their spells, it's time for me to open cheese stick number 2. Give everybody cheese stick envy. Unless you don't like cheese, in which case I'm very sorry. Ooh, I hear the cheese envy. It's delicious. You can't eat much in the way of cheese now. Yeah, understandable. It's a dietary change you had to make. Oh, Queen Anne cordial cherries. I cannot have that, but those are delicious. Even having pizza is probably too much cheese at one time now. That's fair. What are your current dietary restrictions, if you don't mind my asking? You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but I know you're usually a pretty open book. I used to be really lactose sensitive when I was younger, but now I can usually... Cheese or yogurt are fine. I couldn't drink a glass of milk, but... What's that? I don't feel anything. Ah! I can hear something. It's fading fast, like it could disappear at any moment. It's a voice, one I feel I've known before. Is it Cluya? Here we are, that would make me think so. Milk makes you sleepy so you can't drink it plain. You avoid cheese for some dietary reasons? Sure, if you tell me you dislike cheese, do better. What? Where are we? Low sodium, low potassium, no potatoes, basically anything with high phosphates, along with the whole diabetic restrictions. That makes sense, yeah. I'm at pretty much no potatoes or only occasional potatoes. Is Porom about to beat up her dark side? I hope so. Her dark side is Porom. What a mess. Wait, could this be the place where King Cecil of Baron became a paladin? And the place where Sage Tella learned the forbidden meteor magic as well. What if Porom learns meteor? I would love that. Rainy, this is such a cryptid thing of you to say. I love cheese, so I get so mad. I can't just eat half a bag of shredded cheese in the kitchen at 3 a.m. because I'll get sick. She could learn Holy. That is what I would expect, but... badass. Oh, gentle white mage. I am about to fade. But my spirit will never be extinguished. My sons have always believed in you, and now... that voice. Cecil's father. And father to all we who study magic. Did I learn anything cool? No. But that gave me a lot of feelings. Nothing happens, especially since he mentioned it was both sons. I've always believed in her. That's a big deal. My late night snack tends to be something like cheese, usually calms my stomach and lets me get back to sleep. Yeah, I often have cheese and nuts as my late night snack so that I have protein to help with blood sugar over the night. Infinite feelings! Got the big emotions. Da 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 da. Of course, we got back attacked on this bridge. Thank you for the emotional damage. Yeah, popcorn should still be good. I know that's a good diabetic snack, so I would assume that would still be good for you. Look at all of them. We're hopelessly outnumbered. Nah. Hey! Hey, what the fuck? Kill steals. Kane! What? The Dragoon from Baron, the one that Cecil and his group trusted. Which was a mistake. He stole my EXP. Former Dragoon Commander, Baron Kane Highwind. Have I seen you before? I am Porom, White Mage of Mysidia. A white mage? Do you remember me? I came here to find you by order of our elder. Porom like, this bitch! To find me? What for? Yeah, he's a Highwind. I see. At this rate, Baron could be in danger soon as well. But tell me, what reason do I have to help you? What? Baron ceased to be a part of my life a very long time ago. That can't be true. Kane Deadass stayed on a mountain beating up zombies for 17 years. He absolutely did. What a loser. You're lying. You're lying to me and to yourself. Rosa said she misses you. Yeah, he'll come along real quick. Am I wrong? We know from other chapters, though, that he is out there taking crystals and he's doing it of his own free will this time. No. Then please. Let's go. Baron awaits. Rosa, my not wife? Well. You spent hours so far on Mount Ordeals grinding out silver apples. You're stronger than me. Yeah, he said it was of his own free will all the other time, so who fucking knows? Who knows? Hey, what you got, bruh? The same stuff as always. Well, countdown to, whatever he stabs us in the back. I don't trust. We've spent about 3 million gil on sirens to get Lamia fights. The dedication, man. Monk's a champion grinder. Couldn't be me. I do like doing some grinding, but Monk's is on a whole other level. Do 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 do. Look at all that HP he's got. I forget, do these souls count as ghosts and will cure or hurt them? We're gonna find out. Cure will definitely hurt the zombies, but I didn't know if it would hurt the soul or not. I know fire heals the soul. I remember the ghosts have, like, different rules, and I wasn't looking when the white mage hit it, because I'm a fool. That's fine. It's dead now. It's perished. Fire heals my soul. That makes sense, you're firewood. The over-under is set at 2.5 days. Good luck. You can cap Rydia's health. I believe in you. It healed it. Well, thank you for watching for me. I miss stuff when I am trying to do chat and game at the same time. But of course I want to keep up with chat, because if I didn't want to hang out with you guys, I wouldn't be here. Alright. Well then, we're just gonna Blizzara.
Losers.
Rainy and Axel shaking hands in Pyromaniac. Thank you for the Ryuji. Currently leveling, farming in Lunar sub-level 5 to try and get that sweet pink tail. Ah, good luck. I got 2 pink tails on my file. I don't know if I'll do a full party's worth, but I did get a pink tail. Good place to get your experience as well for your level 70 achievement. I will go work on my Final Fantasy IV achievements at some point soon. So I was having a good time with it, but I do have to play it a second time in quick succession if I want to 100% it, because I missed one chest in the Tower of Babel. Yeah, also money. You get a lot of money there. Is this it? Is he betraying me already? What? Porom? That's right. She felt it when Porom was turned to stone in the Dark Elf's cavern. We need to go. Hang on, Ryuji. Yeah, we got the Ryuji redeem there. Ha! Losers. When Porom took a hit of that green. The only time I remember committing to the grind was in 9 when I wanted to level up Dagger until I could summon early on in the game. Friends were like, but it's gonna take so much time.
Wow, huh?
And they shouldn't have said that.
Sure. Yeah.
Ishii is very determined to grind in very specific situations. Thank you for the wow. I know I heard his voice. Monks is very committed to the grind in general. Alright, fire and cure for these guys. The cure will probably get them first because white magic is much faster than black magic. Look at him go. Please don't bring Octa. I'm looking at you directly, Ishii. Ishii, I love you. But I'm looking directly at you and your choices. That's fair. Ophelia's also my daughter. But if you go and pick up some other travelers, Ishii, you will level your daughter faster. The name is hard-coded to Toradora in your head. I see. There are many Ryujis in the world. This is Persona 5 Ryuji. My son. I love him. One does not simply get Cloud and Barrett's first 6 limit breaks in the first reactor without a little grinding. Jesus Christ, Monks. Sometimes Monks says things and I just shake my head lovingly. Got Cloud's Materia to level 2, damn, and I thought I did a lot of like heavy grinding in Midgar to get way ahead on my limit breaks, but not like that. Monks makes me look very weak. I could never be as strong. Do. Learned Blink. Nice. Do 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 do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? No! Kane! We're too late. We have to find the Elder, quickly! Monks is a monster. These are usually weak to fire, if I recall. Oh. I think the hardest thing you did in 7 was completing a full enemy skill materia. I do that every run now because I am a big believer in the power of enemy skill. This is tough. Shadow Flare is the tricky one to get. Chocobuckle is easily missed, yeah. Shadow Flare just comes from such limited enemies. Enemy skill is damn near OP. It really is. If you know where to look for enemy skills, like, you can just ride enemy skill to victory in Final Fantasy VII. I love that. I think it's so much fun. Hold on, hang in there. Porom, the Elder. No, 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 no. Water crystal silently brims with light. Okay, if the crystal's okay for now. Where's Daddy Elder? How did we get up to the paradise? Is it behind the crystal? I've forgotten Mysidia already. No, it's not behind it. Oh, that door blends in. That door is invisible. Do 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 do. Beta and White Wind alone are worth the price of admission. Agreed. And, Mighty Guard. They're gonna working PS2 again. I'll need to finish maxing out everyone's stats in 7. Yeah, morphing all of those sources. Yeah, Big Guard is amazing. That's what I get the most use out of. Yeah, I agree. The hardest one to get is the magic source. I've never had the patience to max out everybody's stats, but I have so many sets of Master Materia. I have one for every member of the party. Which, if you know where to do the grinding, is not that bad. Very fast if you know how to do it. Then triple growth weapons. Same with the +4 magic stat ups in 10. I really love grinding for stats in 10 as well. I just really like the AP system. I think it's really fun. Comical seeing how powerful my people are in 10 and not even close to maxing out yet. Yeah, the growth in 10 is wild. It's really fun. Elder? Elder! Porom, you've returned safely. Honestly, though, if I only do one grind in 7, it's chocobos. Yes, I do like the chocobo grind, too. I really enjoy raising chocobos in that game. Elder. The monsters, they appeared from the Devil's Road. Then Baron's already been overrun. I fear it's already too late. No, it can't be. Where's Kane? Right here. We stand below the Twin Moons once more. As we speak, your homeland of Baron has fallen into the hands of monsters. And next, Mysidia. They're after the crystals. So it appears. Who could be sending them here? I cannot say. I need to see Baron for myself. Elder, I too will go to Baron. Don't. Kane! Where are you going? Baron is my homeland. Sussy ass Baka. You don't need to worry about me, Porom. Just promise me you won't do anything rash. Don't worry, I'll give the Elder the best care there is. Well, Porom is literally the epitome of, aren't you tired of being nice? Don't you want to go ape shit? Our magical seal broken as if it were nothing. What on earth are we dealing with? Paloma's sending them to you. Ah! Who are you? Oh, is it going to be the Rydia lookalike again? Yeah, the not Rydia. Even if I told you, you wouldn't comprehend it. You're the one who unsealed the Devil's Road, aren't you?
Death.
Yeah, Porom deserves to go apeshit. Yes, to retrieve the crystal. Retrieve? Yes. Hold it, you. I know, this woman is such a busybody. She's in every chapter. Her boss theme do be banging, though. Elder! Those who lust for power must never lay their hands on the crystal. Never again. I don't need your permission. Here we go. This theme is so good. What a sassy old man. I'm so impressed. Me too. Can I slow her maybe? Probably not, but you can slow a lot of bosses in these games. Ah, yeah, I was able to slow her. Can't analyze. Berserker! Well, I mean, if she can't summon... All those buffs mean nothing, because this is clearly a scripted fight, but... What summon is she gonna choose for this one? Oh, Ramu. Ramu, why are you doing this? No. Elder. Oh, he's gonna teleport us away. That's 17 damage is sending me. Me too. Oh no, Elder, don't sacrifice yourself. No, 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 no. There he goes. Rip. A scripted fight in my game? How dare. Elder, no. How meaningless. You. Wait. Who dis? Oh, it came. Kane! Is this what you're looking for? This is it, the real thing. It's yours. Wait, Kane? Who could have seen this coming? I can't believe it. A Kane betrayal.
Emotional damage.
Honestly, it's not even emotional damage at this point. It's just expected. I expected nothing, and somehow I'm still disappointed.
What is a man?
What is a man?
A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
Thank you for Dracula. The Kane pecs crack me up too. A wise choice. On one condition, though. What? I'll give it to you only after I finish what I set out to do. And what is that? An audience with the King of Baron. For what purpose? So his name is Louisoix Levior, since he'd be teleporting people out of danger. He doesn't deserve the name of Louisoix Levior. Louisoix, my hero. Grandpa to all. To take his life, I will kill Cecil with my own hands. Yeah, under. I know, at least Louisoix can fight Bahamut, that's true. Louisoix, best grandpa. Understood. Bring the crystal with you. Now they're in fucking cahoots. The speed with which this betrayal came upon us. Kane! Yeah, no one was surprised. Like I said, I expected nothing, and I was still disappointed in him. I can't believe some people think they like Kane better than my boy Edge. Man, Kane does nothing but disappoint me. Parentheses, I do enjoy Kane a lot, actually. But damn, sir. The bar was on the floor. Elder. Porom is the elder of Mysidia now. Ragazoo got his next betrayal, and he did. It was a speed run. Kane is the super emo of the group, while Edge just dresses like one. It's true, Edge dresses like an emo, but is actually a Chad. Porom. Porom. Kane any percent betrayal run. Yeah, her twin sense is tingling. She felt him get rock hard across the world. Rome's Tale, the vanished lunar whale. The bar was practically a tripping hazard in hell, yet here you are, limbo dancing with the devil. Excellent quote. All right, we'll save. We completed Porom's Tale. So it is 1:30. Usually I go to about 2, but we decided last week that since this works out to being about a tale a night, that until I get to like where they all combine, we're just gonna do 1 tale per stream. Yeah, already. It's been a while. It's been almost 3.5 hours. So the next tale we have is Edward's. However, I will not be streaming this coming Sunday. First of all, it's Christmas Eve. But also, I'm going to be on break from this coming Sunday until January 3rd. Thank you, Rainy. Thank you. I'm going to be on break until January 3rd for holidays and just some recuperation, family time. So our next Final Fantasy IV, the After Years, will be, depending on how tired I am when I get home on January 3rd, I may stream that night. We'll see. So I'm playing that one by ear. Otherwise, it'll be the following Sunday. But I am doing 2 more streams this week. Yeah, Edward is next. I'm really excited. I know, we're so close to unlocking the tales that are grayed out. I'm thrilled. I'm especially excited for the Lunarian's tale. Rainy's always got my degen moments clipped. I really appreciate that. I'm going to give a quick shout out to my brother Muse VT because tomorrow night I will be over there at 7 p.m. Eastern and we will be doing our Siblings of Mana collab. We do that at 7 p.m. Eastern. We are playing Trials of Mana right now. We're about halfway through, a little more than halfway through from what I glimpsed of the holy texts. And that has been a lot of fun. We've really been enjoying getting to play a game together that we never got to play in our youth, despite really liking the Mana series. And it's just been really nice to spend that time together. We always have a good time. So come by and see us if you are so inclined. And then Saturday night, I am going to do Baldur's Gate 3 Gale Origin run on Saturday this week. I'd considered moving it to Friday just to free up the weekend, but I'm going to stick with the usual schedule. So 10 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, we will be doing more Baldur's Gate Gale Origin, probably until degen hours in the morning, because Baldur's Gate sends me into another dimension. Yeah, for the longest time, Secret of Mana was the only one you could get in the States. So that is why it was a lost game of our childhood. But I am going to see about who to raid. Night is still going. BitWizard is playing Chrono Trigger. Let's see. Nat is playing Yakuza. Nat has been going for a while, but Nat tends to play for a long time. So, oh, Nat's at 69 followers. I'm going, yeah, we have Knight and Waltz. We have Nat. We've got Ubernate, we've got Bit. I have many friends up to raid. I think we will raid. We'll raid Waltz because I don't usually get to raid Wally. But thank you everybody for coming to hang out with me. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. If I don't see you before the holidays or until after my vacation, I will see you guys then. I hope you have a great holiday, a great break, whatever you celebrate. Just have a good time. And take care of yourselves and each other. I'm going to send us over to my boy Wally. It's been great to meet you too. I hope we get to talk again soon, lady. Yeah, I'm already in Nights and Nat streams, and I will continue to be. So let's send a raid over to Wally. If you want to hang out with me as we head over there, that would be great. No raid message, we're just gonna go chill. But happy holidays, everyone!